Finally, Shin's moment to shine, at least I hope so, and it seems to imply also that Ousen has once again been one step ahead of Riboku. Are you telling me he planned all of this just that far ahead? I wonder. I mean, granted, however, it would be that would be awesome strategy. But if people and strangers are beginning to notice that, then that strategy is gonna go down the grill. So we'll see, won't we? Kingdom Chapter 588, and this is the Angry Anime Fan Despair Reviewer. As I said before, how is the team gonna survive now without any food? Well, it turns out that they're mostly just gonna drink hot water with some very few horse meat. It's the fact that apparently the sow bastards have spread powder of some sort on their dead horses so they cannot be taken. I guess they realized that sow could just eat the dead horse meat, meaning that they won't have as much strength as before, but they will still have to do that. And Ko is still being the pessimist of this all. It's just them that the new troop comes back. They are Danza, the stand-in commander of Akko army, as well as the one. The Hishin unit, uh, they ask the Hishin unit where Shin is, and he says, although he does shoo Beihe out for telling, although the smile freak does only smile. Elsewhere, N comes around and also says that Akko army has been summoned because they're gonna reorganize the right wing with Shin as its leader. As they all gather in Shin's temple, and Banjo revealed that while he did call Shin a fool for this strategy, he in the end decided to go along with it, but also he needed to contact the Akko army to join in their discussion. And even the smile of Riku says that Banjo is smarter than he gave him credit for, and he's also saying that the reluctant is only crab standing commander, because this is not a bad idea. So he turns to Shin and says, right from this moment on, the right wing's main headquarters is, in other words, the commander of the entire right wing is none other than you. Just like Shin wanted. After all, Morton is the commander of the left, and now he is acting commander of the right, which will make Ten the acting strategic, meaning that now she will have shoulder an even heavier responsibility than before. However, for the first time ever, the pessimist, that is Karyo 10, do not protest nor show sweat, because in the end she assessed what other choice do we have. With that, they say that they were going to get this meeting started. Shin is 100% certain to do whatever strategy he intends to do. He intends to win. Elsewhere, Ousen has even heard of this report, and even on the fact that Akko Army joined up without even getting any orders from them. However, strangely enough, he seems to be impressed, or at least he says, "Oh." I guess that means he is impressed. I mean, he didn't. There are also reports about the young lord. Ousen's condition. So I mean, it's. Did Ousen plan this also? That Shin will take matters into his own hands and unite them all? Either way, they're gonna plan their strategy now. There will be 2 days left until that, or was it 3? Left until that decisive battle. So I hope they can actually make something out of this now and team up. As they all discussed the many different strategies, there was another event that occurred, and that is actually inside Gyo, as a couple of no names actually begin to talk about a man that was their friend who they took into this place. Apparently that name named Tukata was awake and his bandages that covered his face was off, but according to the guy who saw that, the face wasn't Takuta. They have been carrying Takuta ever since they escaped from the city of Seki and all the way until they got to Gyu. And all that time his face has been covered by bandages. So they two are beginning actually to discuss that Takuta is not the guy they thought that he was, or maybe the guy they've been carrying on is not like Takuta, and also saying that a lot more of these conditions are happening. There are a bunch of strangers inside of Gyo, and they may very well just be infiltrating soldiers from, you know, Ousen's army. But if the Gyo army is noticing this, isn't that bad? Or is that just another part of Ousen's strategy to send Gyo into chaos? Because he did say that Gyo could not be conquered outside, it could only be conquered inside by things eating up from the inside. And with people not beginning to trust each other, well, paranoia can really work well in that situation. So yeah, if Ousen really planned all that far ahead, then I'm wondering. Then I really wonder. He's terrifying for strategy. But I'm even more surprised that he seems to acknowledge that what Shin did was right. Again, I don't really understand why someone like Oho, no, Ousen is actually acknowledging Shin, while his son do not. I mean, granted, it's not stated yet if he does acknowledge Shin, but he does seem to imply that he has higher hopes for Shin than he has for his son. So I just wonder. And he seems to be impressed by all of this. So now they make the strategy. The next battle will be a battle where they have to turn the tide. And Shin is the official acting right commander of the right wing. Can Shin motivate everyone to awake and defeat them? Well, I guess we'll see, right? Give me your thoughts if you have any.